Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome to Massive Inflatable Xbox Controller Simulator 2019. But no, the Massive Xbox Controller is making a return in the background of this video. But without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the two trucks that are actually the same truck with slightly different setups that we're going to be reviewing in MudRunner in this video. And I know you guys have been asking for more MudRunner content, and I am jumping back into it for you guys because you guys requested it, and that is what I'm going to bring to you. What you guys request. So, without any further ado, basically these are 2018 GMC 2500s by Banks, and one of them is a sort of more factory height truck with MTs, and this one is a lowered truck with low profiles and some American Force wheels. So, they both perform similarly, they both have similar power. But one is obviously a little bit lower than the other and a lot more street-focused than the other. Now, you do have your general rundown of customization and upgrades that you can do. You can do fuel and tools. You could do a lumber rack if you want to use the truck for work. You could do steps if you so desire. I'm actually going to I'm going to take the steps off. I'm not going to have the steps on the lowered truck, but I am going to put the steps on the other truck. You have a toolbox in the back, which you can do if you want. You have a trailer as well, which is a little bit too narrow to fit these on. I've already tried, and it doesn't really go well. You have two different welders, which you can use either or. And then you have another trailer, which might be a mod that I just happened to have downloaded at some point and may not be something that comes with these trucks. I'm not sure. But without any further ado, I'm actually going to throw the toolbox and the second welder in the back of this truck, and we're actually going to drive it over to the lumber area, and I'm going to show you guys how it drives. Now, it's a really nicely put together truck. Obviously, it's kind of, this one's kind of more street focused, as you can imagine. I was going to run MudRunner mod so I could fill up wherever I wanted to, but the problem with that was the fact that I tried to load up these trucks with MudRunner mod on, and basically the game kept crashing. So that kind of led me to believe that these trucks are probably not compatible with MudRunner mod, so keep that in mind going forward if you play with the mod loader a lot. I don't necessarily think that the mod loader is a bad thing to play with, but just know that there are some trucks like these, for example, that will require you to not use the mod loader at this present time. Now, I immediately got it covered in mud, and while the mud does look pretty good on the paint, it looks a little weird and a little funky on the glass, but that's something that we've come to expect with a lot of these trucks. I mean, the mods don't always, they don't always work perfectly when it comes to mud getting on glass, so that's something I'm totally willing to allow for. And it does actually, it's kind of funny because this thing will slide around if you kind of, if you let off the throttle and turn into a corner. It will slide around, and it'll do this almost like lift-off oversteer type thing, even though you're not driving a sports car by any means. Oh, God. Center yourself. I was like, center yourself back on the road. Don't run into the guardrail because we do have damage on. But it's definitely a quick truck, and it's weird because on this one, when you go into interior view, it puts you on the roof. But when you go into, and I'll show you guys this, when you go into the other one, you go into the interior view, and it puts you inside the truck. So I don't know why for this one it puts you inside the truck, and for the other one it puts you outside the truck. I think it's just kind of a little bit of a quirk of these things, but it's something that I'm more than willing to allow for, like I said. So this thing is probably, like, aesthetically, it's my favorite one of the two. I mean, if I was, having like a daily driver truck, this is probably the one I would go with. This is probably the one I would use. But at the same time, obviously there's going to be people that are going to prefer the mud terrain look with a little bit of a higher suspension. So that's why he also included this truck, which does have a gooseneck hitch in the back, but oddly enough, no gooseneck trailer option. So that may be something that he will make available in the future, but I'm not sure when exactly he'll plan on doing that. So this one, I'm actually going to throw the lumber rack on it so we can test out a whole variety of different things. And I'm actually going to throw the trailer behind it as well, because this one I think is a little bit more of a work truck, and I could see it being used as a little bit more of a work truck. So with this one, we're going to head off to the nearby lumber pickup point and see what we can do with both the lumber rack and the trailer, because I believe this trailer accepts in-game loads from lumber areas. Now, wow! Woo! It swings a lot. Oh my God! Okay, careful. So yeah, I may have been a little overzealous diving into that corner. Ooh, home for sale. Get you your fixer-upper, bruh. Dude, I would love if that was a game mechanic in MudRunner 2. Like, if you could actually, like, you know, find a house like that and then go get, you know, like, go get your lumber, pick up your lumber, and then take it to the lumber mill and have it cut into lumber that you could actually use to build your house or repair a house that you bought. That would be super cool, and I'm actually thinking about making a video very soon detailing some more thoughts of mine that I have in regards to MudRunner 2 features, because we haven't heard anything in so long, and it's really frustrating to me, and I know it's frustrating to you guys as well. So, trailer or fuel and tools? Odd, okay. Weird. Oh my god. There we go. I was like, go to trailer, please. So you could put the skidder on the trailer, but the thing is, yeah, you have to uninstall. You could do short logs, but you would have to uninstall the fuel and tools, which is really, really interesting and kind of annoying. That's actually more than kind of annoying. That's really annoying. I didn't think that they would do that. But now that we have this thing, let's go on a little bit of an adventure through the swamp and see what this thing is like in terms of pulling something through a little bit of a sketchy area. Low 3, and we really haven't experienced many issues so far. I mean, I know that that skidder's not light. It's not the heaviest thing in the world, but it's most definitely not light. Oh, wow. Speaking of lights, all the lights work, and they're not that weird, funky, like, blue color. They're actually white, and then the markers and signals are yellow, so that's really, really cool. I'm so down for that. So dangerous water level doesn't really happen until you get water over the hood to where the intake is, but actually right now it's not even really happening. It's kind of, when it starts to get up to the windows, you know, on the doors, then you're starting to talk about dangerous water levels. Now, I don't think I'd bring the lowered version in here. I feel like that would be a bit of a waste. It would be a bit of a bad idea. But with that being said, I think I would definitely keep in mind the fact that that truck is really intended for being on the street, where this one is more intended for, you know, multiple different kinds of terrain. So let's see if we can get... Because the mill is over there. I know there's a gate down here by that bridge. So I'm going to actually go... I'm going to see if I can go around the gate, because I want to see if I can take a back way. Oh, wait, no, the gate is there. Oh, all right. Yes. The back way is going to work. It actually works really well up in high range. I mean, it's basically just fast enough that you can maintain some good momentum, but it's not so fast that your wheels are spinning like crazy and you can't get any traction in a loose surface. So I really have to give it to them for the transmission tuning and the gear ratios. I mean, they really suit the truck well. The power is nice. Everything about this truck is very balanced in terms of what you would want. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit faster than a real one would be. Yeah, it's a little bit, you know, little bit more powerful than a real one would be. But I think it's just enough that it still makes the game fun and it makes it really enjoyable to bomb around in this thing. I really do enjoy it. I do enjoy driving it around, and I was kind of hoping that that Banks would someday make a custom version of his 2018 Sierra, because it's such a nice truck. It really is such a nice truck. I mean, as you saw there, the suspension is a little bit soft, and so it will, if it's got weight on the back, it will actually compress up into the arches of the bed. But, you know, again, small price to pay for a really cool truck. Ooh, got a little bit of a tank slapper going on. That's not what we want. That is not what we want. Easy. There we go. All right, come on. Easy does it. Oh, God, I need a brake. This is where I've lost multiple trailer loads on that corner because I didn't brake. Because I was trying to get to the lumber mill quick, and I didn't brake, and I went in, and I was like, no, and it fell over. So, yeah, that's definitely one that oh, you know what? I accept your challenge. High range, through the mud. Come on, get it. Dude, we've got a friend now. That's not what we need, but, I mean, see, it just gets it through just about everything. It's a really good truck. it's got the grip, it's got the power, it's got the, it's got just about whatever you would want. I mean, it's got, like I said, it's got the grip, it's got the power, it's got the track width, it's got the suspension, mostly. It's a little soft in the rear. I would want to stiffen it up if I was going to do some really heavy towing with it, but, oh my god, I'm just swinging that thing all over the place. I'm literally trying to throw it off the trailer at this point. I don't know why I'm trying to throw it off the trailer. I probably shouldn't be trying to throw it off the trailer, but you know what? We're just about there, so we don't have to worry about it. Uh-oh, throws it off on last turn. Yeah, watch that happen. Yeet. It's really cool because it has a nice, like, big shove of torque when you throw it into high. It's like, it's not anything, like, huge to speak of, but, like, you'll put it in high, it gives you a shove of torque. You put it back in automatic, it gives you another shove of torque. High is about equivalent to 4th gear in this truck, so 5th and 6th are really only going to be accessed at the top range of automatic mode. But we have delivered our skidder, and so basically now all we have to do is unload it. So if you guys enjoyed this video in SpinTires MudRunner, make sure you click that like button. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more, and I will leave a link to this truck in the comment section, not in the comment section, in the description down below. Thanks, guys, and I will see you all next time.